Welcome to the Ace of Fire Tarot. I am Lady D and I will be doing a reading on the collective today. So please feel free to subscribe, comment, like, and share if you're feeling the vibe. Remember, the readings are for entertainment purposes and messages can be from the past, present, or future. All messages will not resonate with everyone, so please eat the meat and spit out the bones, or do with it what you may. I am merely just the messenger, and I come in love and light. And with that being said, let's jump straight into it. So I'm going to start off with a message from Spirit, just to see what the universe has for us today. Mainly all of my mini decks up here for when I'm filming. Up here I have some work to do, so this is basically the area that I do my activities in. So just have mainly my mini decks up here. So let's see. Shout out to all of the Scorpios. It is your born day season, so I hope you're enjoying your born days. So yeah, what is the message for the collective? Does the collective need to know right now from the universe, please? So it says, whenever you talk to us, it never goes unheard. We hear every single word. This is your confirmation that we are assisting you, guiding you, and ensuring your wishes finally come to fruition. Be patient. Everything will come together for you. So can we get another one? Let's go to the universe for that. So just know that the universe is listening, Spirit is listening, your guides, angels is listening, so it's never unheard. Whatever you're saying, whatever you're thinking, and they're confirming that, just letting you know that they hear. And remember to be patient. It all will come together. We also have let go of the old and make way for the new. You may find yourself being distracted by random thoughts, fears, or doubts. Don't allow yourself to be governed by them. Simply observe and choose to take aligned actions and choices. So some of you may need to let go of the old, like your old way of thinking, some things that you may be doing. You may need to let go some people, places, things, and make way for the new. All of these distractions and random thoughts, fears, doubts, all of that, you know, it's okay to, you know, have these thoughts, but don't dwell there. You know, just let them pass. You know, you can observe for a minute, but you know, let them pass. So yeah. Because you want to stay in alignment with what you're trying to manifest. And also we have here, you are so much closer to a powerful breakthrough than you may realize. You have been praying for the things to heal, new opportunities to appear, relationships to improve, and these prayers will be answered soon. So yeah, and we also have too, it's time to hit the reset button, clear out the old so that room is available for the new to enter. Trust that better things are coming fast. Prepare to move to the next phase of your life. This is your rebirth. Welcome this beautiful brand new energy. You got this. So So we have a couple of cards here that's telling you that things are about to change. You know, blessings are coming in. You need to get rid of old ways of thinking, doing, maybe even some old people, thought processes, things of that nature. So it's really, really good and positive information coming through from the universe right now. So just prepare, stay in alignment, you know. Even if you have negative thoughts, you know, doubts, fears, concerns, all of that, just, you know, observe and let it flow. So yeah, much love to the universe for those messages. Let's see what is going on in the energy. I'm going to be using this Twin Flames Oddities deck for that. It is early for me, so yeah, my mood may seem a little off, but we getting into it. Just have a lot of things to do today, so I want to get the reading done pretty early. Collective energy. What's going on in collective energy? Some of you may be dealing with some narcissists. That could be why the overall message was to get rid of, you know, you may have to get rid of some old things, people, places. It looks like a few of you may have some narcissists in your energy. Oops. I see too that Divine has their hand all in it. So some of these people, places, and things that we are experiencing are to bring you closer to the Divine. So some things are by design just to push you to do what you need to do. Collective's energy. What do they need to know right now? We have a jealous one, scared of losing you, don't want to share, protective over you. So someone is very jealous, maybe in overprotective mode when it comes down to you. You could have, you know, some jealous energy around you as far as friends, family members. They could be jealous of you for whatever reason. What else? Even if this, you know, could include a work environment, someone could be jealous of you. just overall negativity coming from these individuals or this particular individual. Let's see what else. They seem to be protective over you, but it's like for all the wrong reasons. It's not that they care about your well-being or how other people treat you. It's more or less they don't want anyone else to be in your energy. They're jealous of anyone, you know, spending time with you, being around you, experiencing you. But at the same time, they're not the best energy for you because they're unfaithful. They lack trust. They're making things very complicated and complex. You don't even really understand this person. And they're not good for your health or your environment or your well-being. But someone could be overeating, emotional eating. Yeah, this person has you feeling like they're risky. It's like rolling the dice. You could be rolling the dice on your health dealing with this person as well. Because once again, they're untrustworthy. So I'm getting like this person is a cheater, a backstabber, emotionally abusive. And it's giving a bit of a reckless energy. So I don't know if this person is in your energy or trying to be in your energy. Maybe one more. So we have a spiritual death, rebirth process, self-discovery, dark night of the soul. You may be experiencing this, or this person may be forced to experience this, but it just gives this energy of right now they could be disconnected from the divine. So let's see, what is this jealous one about? Get some clarity as to what's going on. What is this jealous one about? So it's two possibilities. At a crossroad, critical stage, exploring options. So it's giving a sense too, especially with the spiritual death here. This person doesn't know which way they want to go when it comes down to, you know, being on the light side or the dark side. This could also indicate that this person doesn't know which one of you to choose. But at the same time, they want to be overprotective of you. It's giving an energy of also that this person may not even want to be with you like that, or adores you, or loves you in that way. It's just the fact that they don't want to see you with anybody else. What else about this jealous one? But clearly they have multiple options that they could choose from. And it's almost like they're about to lose you. So that's why this stage is so critical, being at this crossroads. But yeah, this is the hand of fate. Fated events, fated relationship, forces beyond your control. It's like, once again, the divine hand is all in this. So it's almost like forcing you or forcing this person to choose, or your choice will be made for you in some way. But we also have closed off, guarded, emotional blocks, avoiding emotional connection. So yeah, this person, like I said, they don't feel like they're emotionally connected to you. They just don't want to see you with anyone else. They're jealous, overprotective in that way. But it's like the divine is stepping in to make you choose, you know, your heart. So what is this heart of betrayal here? Can I get some clarity on that, please? So you're this safe place, feels like home, sense of security, comfort zone. They find a sense of security with you. You're home for them. You're comfort for them. But once again, nothing about love. Nothing about companionship. You're just comfortable. Yeah, with the all-seeing eye is truth, clarity, perspective. In this situation, you're gonna have to look at the truth, look at it from different perspectives. This person may feel like home to you as well, but is there love there? Is there companionship? Is there growth there? Is there a common ground, common interest, you know? I also feel like too, with the all-seeing eye, the divine sees what's going on here. And we also have a voodoo doll, so this person could be doing some form of voodoo, or someone that's dealing with this person may be doing some type of voodoo. But we have manipulation, scheming, and controlling, bad influences. So once again, these unhealthy choices. But yeah, it feels like some form of dark magic is going on here. This person may be trying to control you through manipulation or schemes, or they could be controlled by, you know, unforeseen forces. But this is like a situationship, some type of love triangle. So I feel like the third party could be the one doing the manipulation. What are these complexities? Not amused, fed up, don't care anymore, hard to please. So you may be feeling like this person is very hard to please at this point, but it could have something to do with the manipulation of this outside source. And I'm feeling like too, whoever this third party is, that's who's the bad influence and making your person be like a bad influence. So we have a Grim Reaper, breakup, divorce, clearing away the old, cutting something or someone off. It's also giving the energy of death. And then an epiphany, discovering or realization, sudden insight into reality, dig deep within for answers. So yeah, I think you're gonna get a epiphany about this. You may not even know that you're in a third party situation. Yeah, I feel like this is going to push you to break up with this person, to help clear away this old energy, so that, you know, your manifestations can come through. You're gonna discover this, or once again have an epiphany about what's really going on here. And I feel like you're gonna be fed up with this person. What are these unhealthy choices here? don't even understand why people do dark magic and all of this for a significant other. It's weird. What are these unhealthy choices here? Can we get clarity on that from the universe? Creativity. Gateway to creation. Creative solutions, ideas, a strong urge to express yourself. So I feel like with this, instead of focusing on all of these unhealthy choices that you're making, whether in love, whether in eating habits or whatever like that, you may want to focus more on your creativity. When you find those, when you get those urges to like overeat, maybe try to be more creative instead of drinking, or you know, whatever it is that you do that's unhealthy. Try to tap into your creative side, even if that is, you know, even if that means that, you know, your person wants to come in and argue or whatever like that, you know, just brush it off and find something creative to do. That's what I'm getting from that. Like, don't argue with this person, don't fight with this person, don't feed into their negativity. And even if it's like peer pressure, like this person comes to you and like and it's like, let's drink tonight, or let's, you know, do drugs or whatever like that, you can say, no, why don't we have a painting session, or why don't we go to a yoga retreat, or you know, do something more positive and creative. But once again, we have this cost of vanity, this narcissism. One of my readings before, it was giving that same energy, like someone is really with someone for the perks, but they're a full-blown narcissist. Yeah, because you're the queen bee, a natural leader, standing out from the rest, ruler of their heart. So you're the one that's exuding greatness, powerfulness. Like, you're the breadwinner, you're getting to the bag. You actually put in the work to live the lifestyle, and this person is just a leech. They don't want to lose you because you are their security. You make it possible for them to show up as someone who is of the lifestyle, living this high society, upgraded type lifestyle, but they're using their benefits that they're obtaining from you to go entertain third parties. And these third parties are using black magic to hold on to this person that's giving the illusion like they have the bag when they really don't. So that's why it's so complex. What is the roll of the dice here? But yeah, it's a risky situation, a lot of risky behavior. We have drinking to forget. Like, once again, it's those unhealthy choices, but trying to move on the rebound, deeply missing you, and then taking action, forward movement, willingness to do the work, taking control of the situation. So it's like the moment that you're about to decide to leave this person, they get you drunk, and then it feels like give you this illusion like they're gonna put their best foot forward, they're willing to do the work, you know, the same old song and dance to try to hold on to you, to get you to stay. But it's giving a note. It's just a pacifying situation. But you need to stop drinking with this person. Whatever it is they try to get you to do to manipulate you, you need to stop. Say no, so that you could have some forward movement. and get this toxic individual out of your energy. What else? So we have the study room, studying you, learning to love, getting to know each other. This person don't even really know you. It's like you could have been with this person for years and they really still don't even know you for real. They're trying to study you, trying to learn you. They don't even know how to love. However, this could also be saying too, maybe you do need to let your old person go. Stop drinking so that you can move forward to someone who actually wants to get to know you. Who can show you how to love, teach you how to love. And get to know someone new. What is this spiritual death here? So yeah, it feels like once you leave this person, they're gonna go through this spiritual death. Maybe you will as well. But we have photographs here with memories and nostalgia. The past returns, going back to something. Maybe you're gonna have thoughts of returning to that old person who was toxic or narcissist, had you in situationships. I don't even know why would you want to return to that. But like it says, comfort, safe space, but it's really not safe. It's a celebration, victory, social event, parties, renewed enthusiasm. You may see this person out at an event or some sort of celebration. Maybe the holidays will make, you know, you guys run into each other once again. Maybe you share a family, friends, something like that. You're gonna run into each other. Is what it's giving, and it's going to kind of like bring back up a spark or something like that. But you need to be strong, because this situation is not good. That's why the spirit cards were telling you from the beginning, you're gonna have to let go of old things, people, places, so that you can have, you know, a better life, happiness, blessings. Because this person just is bad news, bad energy, and they're tied to other people. Confirmation, excuse me. Yeah, your manifestations. Manifesting dreams, your power is activated. Everything is flowing easily. So I'm feeling like too, instead of returning to the past and looking at these old pictures and having these nostalgic moments, celebrate, you know, being free. Once you let this person go, celebrate being free. Celebrate, you know, you're being able to manifest the life of your dreams, the love of your life. Someone who is willing to put in the work to understand you, to learn to love you, or to teach you how to love you and love them. You know, open yourself up to love instead of just convenience. That's what I'm getting. Yeah, you need to put yourself on a pedestal. It's what's on the bottom. You need to admire yourself. But I feel like too, someone in your energy feels like you're up on a pedestal. They idolize you. They don't think you have any flaws, and they feel like you're out of their league. But this could be, you know, the perfect companion. for you. They may not be your normal or usual type, but they will treat you how you're supposed to be treated. Under that, we got Beauty and the Beast. So this person may not look like your usual type, but also I feel like the person that you're with is like a Beauty and the Beast situation based on what this card is saying. Like y'all are totally different. Feel like your love life is cursed, which we saw with this voodoo doll. Desperately looking for true love. So I feel like that's you. You're desperately looking for true love, but you're not finding it in this person. So that's why you need to let this person go. They're probably desperately looking for something, but I'm not sure if it's love. I think that they're looking for the highest bidder, because it just feels like, I don't know, they just want to I want to say it's like a sugar baby type energy. They don't want to put in the work or none of that. So let's see, we're gonna get into the tarot. And if this is not a significant other, it's just a friend or family member, a work situation that you may need to let go of because it's toxic. You may be dealing with a narcissistic boss, manager, supervisor, or something like that. Apply the roles where they fit in your situation. If this applies to you, but you're gonna realize that somebody is not loyal in your situation. They're blocking your blessings. They're blocking your forward movement. They're two-faced. Yeah, we have death. So something has to come to an end. It's gonna have to be a breakup or a separation or ending to some sort of situation. We have the World and the Sun. So this could be going on online, this breakup. But whatever it is going to be exposed so that you can, you know, have happiness, freedom. Maybe doing some traveling after this abrupt change. But I feel like this death, this ending is going to bring you fulfillment. We have the 8 of Cups here. Yeah, someone is going to have to walk away, release what doesn't serve you, emotionally unfulfilled, time to move on and let it go. So that's just clarifying that something has to come to an end. This death could also represent, once again, the spiritual death or ego death. We have the Page of Coins. It's just giving the energy that sometimes you may want to walk away, but then it's no, you don't stand on it. But this time you need to learn from your past mistakes, stop procrastinating. Also, you may be dealing with an underachiever, someone that's bad. Yeah, you could be dealing with someone that's bad news. They don't have common sense. They don't have any goals or aspirations. Once again, this person may need to be the one that needs to walk away. They're after this 10 of coins, this wealth. They want to be like a patriarchal energy, but they're not doing anything to build a legacy. What else? So we have the Hierophant. This person may be caught up in religious traditions as well, but this could represent rulers or leaders, right and wrong programming, conforming institutions, convention, marriage, values, and faith. Let's see why this Hierophant is here. This could be Taurus energy. Have a lot of Taurus out here. So someone could have Taurus in their chart. Significant. So we have the Two of Wands, lacking a strategy. So this person could be some sort of religious leader, and they want to reassess and make adjustments. They want to set goals and define their purpose. You could be some type of religious leader, teacher, something like that. So let's see, what is this Death about here? Get some clarity on this Death. So we have the Seven of Wands. Make a stand, face it head on. It's my life, don't back down. Haters gonna hate. Liberty. I'm feeling like you just want to stand on business. But we have the Page of Wands underneath the bottom, a lovable rogue. Exciting plans, good news, traveler. So you want to be like free. But you're putting an end to this so that, you know, you can stand on business with moving on and having liberty. You may also have, you may be tired of defending yourself as well. You have the Queen of Coins and the Page of Cups. So you're just in this energy of having impeccable taste, business savvy, prosperous, organized, grounded, nurturing, detailed, caring, realist, and classy. But then you have someone in your energy that's a Page of Cups. They're a youthful dreamer, idealist, naive. They could be psychic, inner voice. They want to give you a love offer. Beauty, romance messages, sensitive, spiritual, musical, artistic. That could also be your characteristics as well. What else about this Page of Cups? This could also be a child in your energy. And you're also in this 9 of Coins energy, or someone in your energy is giving a 9 of Coins this offer, this love offer. And then we have the Chariot here. This 9 of Coins is creating obstacles, forcefulness, powerlessness, creating opposition with this Chariot in reverse. So once again, like, this third party is the one, you know, with this voodoo, this manipulation going on in the background, probably out of jealousy as well. So why is the World here? This person wants to keep either your Chariot from moving or your partner's Chariot from moving. So the World here, we have the 10 of Coins with Justice. So it's like you're going to receive, you know, success. You're going to be able to accomplish whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish, as long as you release this person. It's just giving this energy of letting go of what's not serving you so that you can get to this 10 of Coins, and this will be justice because you did what's right. It's the cause and effect. It's integrity, it's balance, fairness, it's balance. Even if it comes down to legal matters, like if you're actually married to this person, this is balance and truth. So with that, you'll have happiness, freedom, optimism, positivity, warmth, vitality, success, truth. You may even be expecting a child now or in the future. What is the Sun here? It's a radiant energy. So we have the Fool and the 4 of Wands. New beginning, setting out. So yeah, you'll get this new beginning. Community support, united, lover returns, homecoming, party, celebration, wedding. I don't know if you want this particular lover to return, but I feel like there could be a possible marriage in your future. Like I was saying, someone who may not seem like your normal type, however, they will adore you, love you. You know, the relationship will be based around love. It could possibly be a King of Coins as well, someone that matches your energy, this Queen of Coins. What is this 8 of Cups here? Three of Wands. Manifesting, big developments, travel for pleasure, work of love, level up, progress. So yeah, once you walk away from what no longer serves you, you're gonna be able to manifest your dreams. Your ships will definitely be coming in. It's gonna be celebrations as well with the 3 of Cups on the bottom. We have the Knight of Coins. Conservative, practical, hardworking, responsible, protective, defensive, persistent, stubborn, patient, loyal, and slow. So yeah, this person is not going to be rushing you in any type of way. You're gonna be able to be more conservative, practical, you know, patient with yourself, persistent. Or this is the energy of the Knight of Coins is coming in with. Yeah, we have the Two of Coins at the bottom. Adaptability, prioritize, juggle, back and forth, quick decisions, financially adept. So I'm feeling like this person is going to prioritize you first and foremost, but I feel like with this financially adept, that's what they're going to be able to bring that this last person was not able to bring. What is this Page of Coins? And that was the Empress about to turn over. What is this Page of Coins here? So we have, it just feels like, yeah, with this Page of Coins with no follow through, and the fact that you have to learn from bad mistakes, it's like, yeah, this may be heartbreak and depressing to this particular, you know, situation, but I feel like you're going to still get your Ten of Cups, harmony, bliss, emotionally fulfilled, stability, peace, and divine love. So you're probably going to feel the sadness from this situation for a brief amount of time, because this person wasn't really bringing much to the table to begin with to be, you know, even crying over. But you're going to make up for all of that lost time with your new person that I feel like, you know, the divine is sending towards you. So let's see what this Hierophant is about. What is this Hierophant energy? This person wasn't with you for love. This King of Swords. They also could be in some sort of legal trouble. But very detached. What else about this Hierophant here? I also feel like you and this person could have different spiritual beliefs or spiritual practices. Y'all have different values. What else about this Two of Cups and the Hierophant? Anything else left to say? Yeah, Eight of Swords. Yeah, like I was saying, this person may be in legal trouble. They could end up in jail. But if it's not that, this person just made you feel like you were paralyzed, like your hands were tied, a lot of doom and gloom. You might have felt paralyzed with this person, like some sort of entrapment being with this person. But like I said, I also feel like because of how this person was moving and dealing with these people or third parties that maneuver or play around in dark arts, they may have gotten into some type of legal trouble. So what is the Two of Wands here? In reverse. Yeah, it feels like too, because this person didn't have a purpose. Yeah, this King of Swords again. And it feels like they could be dealing with a Queen of Cups. That's the third party. What else about this King of Swords? Although they're in the upright, they're just very detached. All of the cards should be in the upright, but you know. Six of Swords, trouble ahead. And this is Six of Swords in the reverse. Trouble ahead, storm brewing, no progress, returning from travel, delays, slow healing, bad to worst, unstable. So I think after you leave this person, they're going to face a lot of problems. I think you were kind of shielding this person from a lot of their karma and a lot of their bad choices and decisions. But once you step away, they're going to see the cause and effect of all of their actions. We also have Five of Wands on the bottom. So this person could be in competition, a lot of arguing, chaos, misunderstanding, opposition, temper, lost opportunity going on here. Probably with this third party. Could even be with some King of Cups. But it's a lot going on behind the scenes. Yeah. And we have Autumn and the Ten of Swords. So yeah, a ruin, breakdown, a painful permanent ending is in the forecast as well. So yeah, do with this information what you may. But let's get into the advice. Get all the cards out the box. Sheesh. Advice for the collective. So overall, it just feels like this is dealing with a particular romantic relationship, and it just feels like your person is not being truthful. They don't have it just feels like they have a lot of character flaws, especially when it comes to a relationship dynamic. And maybe you need to, you know, step back and look at it for what it is. Possibly from different perspectives. And, you know, stay away from the toxic behaviors or anything that will hinder you from making the best decisions going forward when it comes to this person. But it's all up to you whether you leave or stay. Maybe you can work on, you know, getting some type of counseling, getting to the root of what's going on. Or you can simply choose to walk away. But something has to go, either the way this person is behaving, or, you know, as the saying goes, you might have to throw the whole person away, is what I'm getting. They need to throw away their behaviors, or this whole person needs to be thrown away, so that you can move forward and live your best life and get the love and companionship that you deserve, the respect you deserve. And they can stay with the third party. you know. What is the advice for the collective? From the universe, please. We have proposal. A romantic or business opportunity is indicated. Number 27 could be significant. Number 9, February the 7th. Someone could be 27 years old. Also have a unicorn in the number 33. The number 6 could be significant. March the 3rd. Success, hope, freedom, healing, and magic are all available to you if you just believe. So we've discovered that this is your Chariot. And the number 6 could be significant. Charge ahead with confidence. Stay strong and focused. So yeah, you're gonna have to be strong in this whole situation when dealing with this person. And you're gonna have to stand on business with whatever you choose to do. So we have Judgment here as well. January the 4th, the number 14. It says soul searching will bring inner peace to many areas of your life. So you may have to do some soul searching when it comes to this situation as well. Is this particular relationship that you're in, is it feeding your soul? Are you happy, genuinely happy? Does this person bring you peace? You know, out at the bottom we have the Owl. There are spiritual messages and great wisdom to be found during this period of transition. So is once again going through the transition right now. You're gonna obtain a lot of wisdom, knowledge, you know, strength that you didn't even know that you really had. So that's what I'm getting from this. Let's go ahead and get the closing messages as well before the camera dies again. I wanted to keep this pretty short. What is the closing message for the collective? Yeah, I feel like with this judgment, you're gonna have to judge this situation, like analyze it, look at it from different perspectives, look at it from different points of view, look at it from the soul level, and then judge accordingly. But it is your situation to judge. Let's see what the closing message is. Surprise. You may be surprised. Something is going to be shocking. Like I said, you may not even know about this third party. That could be shocking. But I feel like something about your person is telling you that they're dealing with someone else. Maybe how they're acting, how they respond to you, how they've changed. But you're gonna have a surprise, could be good or bad. So connection is here. Your connection is eternal and unbreakable. I feel like that's your connection to the divine, to your ancestors, to your spirit team, spirit guides. So tap in with them if you need assistance. So acceleration is necessary here. Speed up and chase the results you want. So don't drag your feet too much on going through this process with this person, whether you're going to leave. If you're staying and you want to go to counseling and work on a relationship, then hurry up and jump into counseling. If you want to leave, you know, hurry up and, you know, cut the cord so that you can move forward, get through the healing process so your happiness can begin. So whatever it is, you need to speed up. You know, this needs to be done quickly to change the energy around you. So we have deep. Look deeply within and discover your soul purpose in relationships. See, we were just talking about that. How do you feel on a soul level when it comes down to being connected to this person? And then we have a challenge here. All true soul connections involve challenges that can be overcome together. So we have that as well. We also have marriage on the bottom. But like I was saying, it's totally up to you. You have free will when it comes down to this relationship or anything in life. You know, this is just a spiritual message to help guide you in deciding what it is that you need to do or what it is that you can do. So whatever is going on between you and this significant other, it can be overcome, whether you stay or whether you leave, but you both have to be willing to work on making those, you know, changes and sticking to them. This could lead to a marriage of the souls. The marriage of the souls is the union of two divine opponents. So this could lead to a marriage either way. It could lead to a marriage with, you know, your significant other that you're with now, or it could lead to a marriage once you leave the significant other that you're with now. But it just feels like the person that you're with is not a divine opponent because they're doing voodoo or they're entanglement. They're in an entanglement with someone who is practicing dark arts. So they may feel guilty as well. Or you may feel guilty by letting this person go. But don't let your guilt about this person get in the way of happiness, because their guilt is not stopping them from being happy, having their cake and eating it too. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, once again, take from this what you may. I want to give a shout out to the divine, the universe, the spirit guides, the angels, and the cosmos for these messages. I also want to thank you guys for coming through. I appreciate your time and energy. I look forward to seeing you all on the next one. Peace and love and light, and as always, be